Hello, beautiful people. It's been a minute. Today I just want to talk about seizing the moment, getting up and going, doing the things that you want to do, and not thinking too hard and much about them, because life is freaking short and it could be over like that and you could not have done all the things you wanted to do. I often get asked, how do you just decide to go to this country? How do you just decide to get up and go? I just literally get up, decide and go. I'm really spontaneous and very spontaneous. I don't live my life on whim, but I found that I am most happiest when I am just making decisions. Like, if you think about something too much, the likelihood is you're gonna psych yourself out of doing it. If you know what you really want, you know deep in your heart of hearts, when you make a decision and you're like, but I could have made the other decision, then you know that you really wanted the other thing. Like, if you deep down feel that, you know, this is just not really what I wish the outcome could be, if you're 51% something else and you're 49 the other, you're probably better off going with the 51%. I do get asked often, how are you so brave enough that you can get up and decide that you want to travel the world? Why did you decide that you were going to pack up your life and go to Korea straight out of university? And I don't know. I saw an ad online, I swear guys, it wasn't even an ad. Like, I'd seen ads about like ESL and teaching abroad and I'd never really taken any notice to them. I don't know what happened one day, someone was talking to me and I was just like, fudge, I could go and teach in Korea right now. That's amazing, because I always wanted to go to Korea. It was like a lifelong dream of mine to just move to Korea, and not even move to Korea, visit Korea. That was my dream, to visit Korea, like one day. It might happen. When I saw that I could actually go and live there for a year, it blew my mind, and obviously I got up on that. My parents were like, okay, cool. I feel like they expected it because they took it so easily, like, well, not so easily, but easily enough that it's like, whoa, okay, cool, we're doing this. It's happening, actually. This video is mostly just gonna be a motivational kind of call to action for you to go and do what you want to do. So a few questions to ask yourself is, what do you want from life? What is your long-term goal? You know, look at that and see where you see yourself, what your timeline is, and see if you have time for traveling, if you have time to do that one thing that you really want to do but you're not sure. You're just like, I could do this, it could fail, and I could be like totally set off. My life balance is gonna be irrevocably just destroyed. And you know, dramatically speaking, yes, that could be true, but really when you think about it, honestly, taking a year out from life and doing something you really want to do, is it really gonna harm you in the long run? If you are not financially stable enough to go, this is another thing I keep getting asked a lot, if you're not financially stable enough to go, think about it, do think about it, because you don't want to end up in debt. If you're already in debt and you think, going abroad or doing this one thing is gonna make me more in debt, I don't suggest doing it. You're just gonna end up unhappy because of the money you have lugging behind you, and you don't want that. So honestly, if you're just kind of sitting with a kind of empty balance in your bank account, I honestly believe you can do it. I've done it. When I left university, I didn't have any money. I didn't have a job. I just had this idea, I was going to Korea, I'm gonna apply and I'm gonna go. There was no real thought behind it. And I just knew I needed this amount to go. So I was like, I should save this much up because that's what they recommend, right? And I thought I could do that. I can find a way. If I have to use my overdraft, I can do it. And it's funnily enough because when I left Korea, I came out with a very not negative balance. In the end, it was in the long run better for me to go than to have stayed, because I probably would be in debt right now, I think. One of the things that I get a lot is people who are going to study and people are going to teach. With teaching, I'm always like, go for it, do it, because you really don't need that much to get started, and you can kind of like, if you've got a little bit of experience, you know, you've done your TEFL, you know what you're getting in for, you've watched these videos, you kind of know. But with studying, it's just so hit or miss. I never want to really advise people who own studying because I don't know anything about it and I've never studied in Korea. So I don't want to advise people on it because in the end, I feel like you do gain a lot of debt. I'm not trying to scare any of you away if you're trying to go study in Korea, but I'm just saying, I feel like you lose more than you gain. So that's why I personally don't really talk about that, because I don't know anything about it. But I think if you're going to teach, in the end, you're going to be making money, and that is the important thing, that you're going to be having a substantial income, even though it's not going to be a lot, but living in Korea is probably going to be quite a bit. So it'll be enough to keep you going. So I think, really, I don't know, I'm bringing this back around to Korea. The best decisions I've probably made are the ones that are really spontaneous, and the ones that I was like, I always wanted to do this, but I was never brave enough to do it, so I'm just kind of gonna go do it. And then I did it, and nothing bad has really ever come from that. And I think it's really good to know and good to just remember that life is so short. Like every day I think about it, I'm getting older. I am 25 years old. I'm gonna be 26 on the 22nd of May, and it blows my mind how much time has just flown by in such a short space of time. Everyone says that you eventually start aging and the years just pass by. Once you hit your 21 or something, all the years just kind of merge into one until you hit the next big mark, and it's so true. I didn't think this much time is gonna pass, and there's still so much I want to do. I still want to write a book. I still want to travel the world. I still want to do so many things, and honestly, how I'm living my life right now is just that I'm gonna go and do all those things because that's what's gonna make me happiest. So do what makes you happy and do what's gonna make you feel most fulfilled, and most, in the end, you just want to look back and think, shit, I'm so happy I made that stupid ass decision to like go to this random country for like 6 months. It was the best thing I ever did. I met some amazing people and it helped me grow as a person. And really, I'm all about like growing yourself on the inside out and finding happiness outside of like money, outside of things that are so shallow, so paper thin that they're never gonna ever help you sustain happiness. And I'm all about just honing in on those things, those little things that are gonna make you just feel good for the rest of your life. And that is what's most important to me. I don't care about money. I don't care about the things I have. I just care about being happy and being a good person and being someone inspiring for my children to look up to one day. And that is what you should be for your friends, family, and your future kids. Okay, so that's that. I just felt like I really wanted to, I just woke up, I had a nap. It's a Sunday and I just had a nap like in the afternoon. I woke up, I was like, I have to make this video. Yes. Do the thing that inspires you most and just get up and go and do it. You know, don't think on it, don't sit on it too long, don't psych yourself out, don't scare yourself out of it, just do it. And if it doesn't go well, make a new plan and do that, and just keep going until you get to the point where you want to be. And that's all that matters. I love you guys, and that's me for the weekend. Bye. Subscribe, like, follow me through all my socials. But yes, 안녕 여러분.